Hi, Leigh Farnell here, Leading Your Best Life. Now, this one I want to talk about leadership, management, making decisions, and a great tool that I've come across that I think will be really helpful because we say everyone's got an opinion, but not all opinions are equal. Have a listen to this. Well, thanks for hanging around. It's late at night, but I want to share this with you because I wanted to dig up the work of Ray Dalio because I came across this principle that Ray Dalio is a multi-billionaire hedge fund manager out of the US and is a great meditator and very innovative and in fact incredibly successful. If I look on him, and let's just do a quick Wikipedia of Ray Dalio, Wikipedia, and you're going to be pretty amazing. I mean, again, talk about believability. Why would you listen to this guy if you don't know who he is? So let's just have a listen to who this guy Ray Dalio is. Ray Dalio, an American billionaire investor, hedge fund manager, served as the co-chief investment officer of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, that he founded in 1975. Now, what you're going to find is that the performance of his hedge fund is quite incredible, and I've forgotten his net worth is, whatever it is. He ranked him as the world's 79th wealthiest person. Dalio was born in New York 2 years ago. Anyway, he's very successful, and one of the principles, he's written a book recently called Principles, and one of the principles he talks about is this thing he calls believability weighting. Believability weighting of your decision making. In other words, not everybody's opinion is equal. In other words, if you have 20 people in the room and 10 of them or 5 of them have been in the business for 15 or 20 years, they've got an incredibly successful track record at either project management or raising money or sales or influencing decisions in the community, and you've got 2 brand new people who've got no experience, never raised any money, never made any sales, clearly you're not going to listen to everybody. You might listen to their opinion, great, but not everyone's opinion is equal. And so you go, what are the criteria upon which I'm going to believe someone versus not believe someone? And I'm just looking at one of the slides in terms of, he literally has a believability weighted average where he weights people's decisions based on the topic. And he had there 13 people voted who are less believable, 4 people voted who are more believable. In other words, the more believable people got a higher weighting of their decision. It rated higher on synthesizing through time, visualization, tenure or experience, the higher level of thinking, and actually do they have common sense versus someone who either has proven not to have common sense or in fact has very little experience. So you might want to take a look at who you listen to. What is their track record? How believable are they? As distinct from, well, they're loud, yeah, but what is their track record? How will you go about weighting their decisions? I find this really useful because it helped me, because often I just listen to people and go, oh, well, that's their opinion. Great, they're nice people. I must believe them. But not everyone's opinion is equal. So it's worth you sitting down and maybe even following up Ray Dalio's points here around how do you go about making a decision as who do you listen to? And again, track record is a pretty good starting point. And trustworthiness, because again, it's worth asking, what's the motivation of this person? Are they actually truly interested in my success or the company's success, or have they got a track record of being a bit slippery and slimy and always looking out for themselves? And in fact, maybe they can be very charming in their approach, but what's their track record? Not only that, what's their track record in terms of long-term relationships? Or do they constantly burn bridges? And what we know from that Harvard study that's gone on for 80 years now, the number one predictor of long-term success is building warm relationships with people, warm, trusting relationships, whether it be, Warren Buffett or some of those kinds of people. And I think of Stan Perrin here in Western Australia. How do we go about believing? It's worth digging down into this. Hope this helps, because the last thing you want is to be making decisions with people. And by the way, I've made some terrible decisions over the years myself where I finally worked out that I was only listening to people with a vested interest in making the sale. I bought 3 investment properties from people who, when I look back, were only interested in getting the commission and making the sale. They said they were interested in my success, but the fact was they were interested in making the sale and getting me to part with money. And if I had gone back and looked at, okay, I need to get an objective opinion on those deals. I need to find someone with a believability weighting that was objective and interested in my success, as distinct from subjective and interested in their own success. As Paul Keating said, which is a quote of Jack Lang's, in a 2-horse race, always back self-interest. At least you know it's trying. So again, believability, weight your decision making. Ray Dalio, check it out. Hope this helps. Want to find out more? Touch base with us. What we do is we say we want to put wings on your business, wings on your sales, wings on your business, and you can believe me, we've got 40 years experience in doing just that. You can talk to any one of 100 people and testimonials that we've got to show in terms of believability. I'm not just saying this out of self-interest. I'm doing it because I actually love working with people who actually want to grow and be the best they can be. Life's too short not to do it. Hope this helps. I'm Leigh Farnell. You've been listening to Leading Your Best Life. See you next time.